Hello, monsters about here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 16 of my Ark the Black campaign. As we fight the outer defenders of the dead sentinel. I don't know what these guys, sentinels, they guard the Black Pyramids, and I want it. I want it. So we've got Cetra's forces coming in as reinforcement, Arkan's forces charging in. Oof. Good grief. Good gods. Holy shit, Prince Will's getting the kills in there. Holy balls. Ushabti coming in as well. Got all of our Hex Rays. We've got 5 units of the buggers on the flank. Dire Walls coming in from the rear. The Hex Rays charging in from the front. Ah, it's brutal. The only problem being, of course, that these guys would normally be terrified and run away, but because they won't, because they're skeletons. They're already dead. Meanwhile, Cetra's forces are engaging the enemy reinforcements coming in on the flank. The reinforcements are actually slightly more dangerous than the main force, because this is mostly just skeletons. This force actually has some nasty units in it, like a Necrosphinx there. So Cetra is going to go and deal with that one. What's he going to do? You're going to go deal? No? Okay, fine. But we've also got a lot of Tomb Guard here, so our Tomb Guard should be more than capable of fending off these Nehekara warriors and all that kind of shenanigans. The only slight problem might be these Ushabti with Great Bow, who are doing a little bit of damage to us. Meanwhile, Arkan's forces are just tearing through these skeletons. But then you kind of expect that, because we're mostly constructs and, you know, Hex Race and all that kind of good stuff. These guys are mostly just bog standard skeletons. They're not the hardest thing to kill. See, our Tomb Scorpion just tanking multiple units. We've got the Face Melter back there doing some good damage. Sphinx of Yusketh. Got Stan. I mean, it's carnage. It's carnage over here. Not a chance. Cetra's chasing after the Ushabti with Great Bow. They've got 54 kills. They won't get any more. Our Tomb Guard and Ushabti combo dealing with the enemy skeletons. That Necrosphinx. I was going to call it a Dread Sphinx then, but no, it's a Necrosphinx. Getting shot up by the archers. It's being surrounded by the halberds. Good against large targets, but it's become sad because it's getting riddled with arrows and taking a lot of damage. So it's not having the best time. Lots of arrow fire coming in. Looks like he's going down. He's very sad now. He's going to fall to pieces any stand. There he goes. Bosh. With the Necrosphinx defeated, most of these skeletons will start to crumble away. Over here we can see that the Hex Rays have actually dealt with all of their skeletons, crumbled away. I mean, they've got a lot of kills, but probably not a lot of damage value because it was, you know, skeletons. Dire Walls taking a little bit of damage there as I just send them in to deal with the skeleton archers by themselves. They'll be fine. I think the Hex Rays are now coming in to join the fun. Yeah. Skeleton warriors coming in to attack my woofers. You jerks. Have it. There we go. And this army is mostly crumbled away. This army is crumbling away as well. Cetra chasing down the Ushabti with Great Bow. He won't do... I mean, he's doing okay against them, but they just won't do much damage against him. So we can keep them busy, and then they won't be able to shoot at me, which is the main concern, really. Just a little blob of skeletons over here, the last standing, really, but they're up against Kepra Guard and more too. Basically, it's a matter of time. They're all going down. Back in the ground where they belong.
Yes, his resurrection lives.
That's a lot of dead skeletons. Fair few dead skeletons. So, if we... Okay, good. Now, you're laying siege to that, which is fine. I can bring you in as well. And then we can, well, let's get a couple of siege towers, because that army is, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it, and we could use some, God, that thing's loud. Gosh, it's very crackly. Can we turn it down a bit? Jesus. Good grief. Okay, you are starting to get on my tits, so come over here. Come here.
This is forbidden.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You think it might be, but it's not. You get all the Ushabti, because actually you do the buffs for them, don't you? Yes, you do. I should probably get a designer in you, shouldn't I? A Necrotect. Get a designer in you? Yeah, that's fine. More Ushabti. Yeah, sure, that sounds good. Or a Sphinx Carver. Oh, both good. Kemrian War Sphinx. More Ushabti. Kemrian War Sphinx? More Ushabti.
The greatest artist.
I made my choice. It might not be the right one, but it's what we're doing. Right, I want Karag Arud, and apparently everyone's buggered off, so... Really? I need a battering ram. Alright. I think maybe the dwarves killed them all?
What do you want?
Well, nothing, to be honest. I'm generally actually pretty happy. Do you like me? Why do you have a tolerance? Oh, have I got like some technology or something? I must have, because no one would have a tolerance to Arkan. Not even Arkan likes Arkan very much. So I can't imagine everyone would be like, well, that guy seems pretty good. You know, yeah, he's trying to bring about the destruction of the entire world, but no one's perfect. Glory indeed. Love a bit of glory. But you can't spell glory without gory. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so we need the Black Pyramid of Nagash. That's a whole... Oh god, everyone's leveled up. Kevin, you can have... increase my mobility. No, but we've been through this. You can be immortal. And then Pete here. Pete. My Pete, he gets Earthing. There we go. Perfect. I mean, money-wise, we're actually looking pretty good. Canopic jar-wise, we're getting a lot of jars. Got some jars for the lads. What's this? That's right, Numus. Yeah, we want Numus as well. They've got a lot of skeletons around there as well. They do like massing their fucking skeletons, don't they? They bloody love it. Bloody love massing their skeletons. Right, if we can get Karag Arud, then we're in a really good position because we need 8 of these. Karag Arud is one of them. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that'll be 6. So we just needed 2 more. Just 2 more. So either Numus and Galbaraz over here. Now that currently looks like it's under siege. It keeps coming under siege. I think maybe the Skaven own it. But we also need to build 5 pyramids. We've currently got 2. The Vault of Nagash. Have they built the Vault of Nagash?
My servant fails me.
No, but it is rank 5. So it should be fairly close. The only problem is that's going to take quite a while to grow. So that's something just to keep in mind there. And we can't build anything else, so we're not going to worry about that. That's fine. So far, so good. I mean, now we've got a big blob of armies, which is ooh, Nagaron and the Blessed Dread have confederated. That almost. I'm amazed the Blessed Dread are still alive. Mind you, he did get a buff, didn't he? This Blackheart Corsairs now have like armor piercing damage or something, which means they're actually not bad. Which is good, and I do like when they make the armies sort of a bit thematic. So like with Clan Eshin, all their gutter runners and well, the other one, night runners, that's it, all have armor piercing. So you tend to have a lot of gutter runners in your army because they're actually really, really strong. That's great. I want more of that. Make, you know, have factions that sort of veer into particular types of builds. You don't have to go that way, but it sort of like pushes it in that direction. I really like that. That is a good thing, in my opinion. Right, that's mine. Don't scream. Okay, this is fine. You don't dare get fucked. I'll take your jars.
Attend your king.
Your jars are mine. Great Shao Kahn. All the Ushabti for your army, because you're a Ushabti boy. Aren't you a Ushabti boy? Nagash, so you get missile strength for Ushabti melee attack. Plus 20. Holy balls, that's a lot. Good God, you're a Ushabti of monsters. I mean, I love it. I love everything about it. Right, so we're getting the siege towers over there. That's fine. You can upgrade. We've got pyramid. Oh, do we have a pyramid over here? We are building it. We want defences because those pyramids are really expensive. Let's get gemstones. We'll upgrade that because then we can get the pyramid there. We've got the pyramid here as well. We'll get the pyramid there. And there's a pyramid at Qatar as well, isn't there? But you're not ranked up enough yet, so we need to do that. Springs of Eternal Life, we probably want growth there as well, so we'll knock down that to get the growth in. Karag Arud is fine. The public order there is okay. I don't mind that. We don't have much in the way of like a front line. Well, that's not true. The Ushabti are a front line, really. To be fair. I'm going to give you Purify because then we can give you Regeneration, which should be good. Barona's Time Warp is actually not bad. I'm always a little bit down on light magic, but you know, it's alright. It's no Amber Spear. But then few things are, except Amber Spear. Do we have a Bone Giant yet? Where was I building my bone? I definitely built a Bone Giant somewhere, right? Where did I build my fucking Bone Giant? I'm sure I did. Didn't I? I'm sure I built a Bone Giant somewhere. Now I don't remember where. Oh, there. Could go and recruit that. I could do it. I could send you to go and do it. I want to put it in Khalida's army, but she's now frigging miles away. So it's quite a while. It'll be quite a while for her to go and get that, which is the only slight issue. I do need to take a look at what Numus is packing there, because that's a lot of armies. But we can do the lay siege and then destroy 2 of their armies strategy if they're, you know, really keen on clustering like they seem to be. What's all this up here? The last defense. Not really? All the way over there? So Numus has a couple of settlements. That's mine. Numus has Gorgazan. Galbaraz's ruins, which suggests it's probably Clan Eshin, would be my guess. It might just be ruins, but I doubt it. Yeah, I thought you'd go a little bit mad.
Nehekara will be mine.
Yeah, no it won't. Yeah, once they've lost their last settlement, which I believe he has, they tend to just go a little bit insane and charge whatever settlement is nearby to try and get some territory back. More melee attack and defense for Ushabti. That's nice. We've got Assassinate. Carry out a successful assassination against the Bear Swinlings or the Warriors of Chaos. I mean, I would like a Scroll of Stone, but that's just, again, quite far away, isn't it, really? That's a fair old trek. All I'm saying is that I'm probably not going to do that. Probably.
Bring me Neferata's head.
Probably not.
Come then.
Okay, public order here is not great. Public order here is actually fine, which is surprising.
Where is this?
Now, what do I want to do with you? I could, because if we take this, we're probably going to have some quite nice settlements, or quite nice buildings in here. We have 1 siege tower. Is that enough? Probably not. I'll level with you. The only problem with... I could put Katep's reinforcements as AI control, because then I'd get more of them, wouldn't I? I think. Because I think you can control 40 units, but if you put them under AI control, then they just come in anyway, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. I'll wait one more turn, because we're not going to lose anything by waiting one more turn. I think. So what does this building go to apart from bone giants? More canopic jars, public order in adjacent provinces, blah, 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 blah. Fair enough. I guess we could do this. It's only growth, but it's something. I don't really want to push into Last Defender's territory unless I have to, because lizardmen, you know? Ugh. It's like, Jesus Christ, they've got like...
Submit to your king.
Got like 5 friggin' stacks there. It's mostly skeletons, but still. I'll need to send someone over to Gorgazan to deal with that, because otherwise they'll start recruiting those units there, and it'll just be skeletons left, right, and centre. I mean, more so than it is now. You come over here. Are you gonna be cool?
This is Athelloren. Home of... I think not.
Okay, well. Never mind then. Best kebab. You can do a little banishment, because that might come in useful.
Nagash commands.
Yeah, plus we'll get the replenishment as well, won't we? Oh, research. We've got Underworld Gate, Necrosphinx, yeah, Wall Sphinx. I mean, we don't have those at the moment. That's all. Well, I mean, it's plus 12 isn't a huge amount. I do like the higher time, but we can't recruit any at the moment. Could get Wisdom of the First Dynasty. All right, let's go for this for the moment, just because there's nothing else to grab. Hello again.
Arise, my legions. Rise.
I mean, 10 out of 10 for effort. 1 out of 10 for strategic and tactical thinking. I guess he was desperate. Hello? Dune Kingdoms. Yeah, kill him. Assault garrison, damage building, blah, blah, blah. Fine, whatever. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The big old ruck, the ruck of the ages. Let's put Katep on AI control for no particular reason.
Citra comes.
I would have hated to have been the architect on Nagash's Black Pyramids, because, you know, most Tomb Kings are like, yeah, I'd like it, you know, general pyramid shape, made of stone, non-levitating, that kind of thing. Whereas Nagash is always, I mean, Kevin MacLeod's in this army somewhere, and it's just as well, because if that's not a grand design, I don't know what the fuck is. Turning up, and he's like, so Nagash, you've had 300 years, and you wanted a flying black obsidian pyramid with glowing lights and a giant beacon on top. Yes, that's right. And how's that going on? Well, it has been completed. We did kill most of a civilization to get it done, but I think it's, you know, the effect is really impressive. It does levitate, which everyone said was impossible at the time, but look at that, it's now levitating. Yes, how exactly have we managed that? Well, mostly a bajillion souls screaming in torment. Interesting. Okay, what? I mean, why is it flying? That's my question. Like, it is. Oh, I mean, I've done the quest battle for this, so you see it, but it's, you know, why did it need to be levitating? Why the fuck is that a thing? Anyway, we've got Katep's forces coming in. I was right, yeah. So if you set your reinforcements to AI controlled, they can all come in, which I think actually means you can if you have the same number of armies as the AI, you can outnumber them, because they can only bring 40 on at a time, whereas you can AI control them and then they come in on top. It's fine, it's not a big deal. You know, it's a whole thing. Anywho, we've broken through the door. Cetra's first in. We do have a Necrosphinx and a Kemrian War Sphinx to deal with, but we have reinforcements, so Archon's turned up as well. We do have quite a few skeletons on the battlefield. You know, about just under 10,000 skeletons, I think, is on the battlefield at the moment. I mean, obviously that number will decrease as time goes on, particularly with a big old purple sun hoovering them up. But they keep coming. Unfortunately, the Ushabti are being spawned in on Katep's forces, which means I don't need to worry about them. I mean, obviously I need to patch his army up after the battle, but it's skeletons. Who gives a shit? They're free. So, I mean, if you know, it's fine. It's fine. We've taken the walls, no problem. More of our tomb guards mopping up what remains. Mostly just archers, which, you know, let's face it, no problem. I've hidden the Hex Race over in this corner because I think these towers count as magical attacks. And that would not be great for them. So we've hidden them in the corner. If we need them to come into the city and help out, we can. But to be honest, they're probably best outside anyway. Big old skeleton brawl. Slowly mopping them up. There's Arkan right in the centre of it all. He's got 266 kills thanks to his Hoover. His evil purple Hoover. I genuinely can't tell who's mine and who's theirs. We're going to drop the thing of use Kef's incantation of desiccation. There we go. So that's going to reduce their melee attack to nothing and their melee defense to something that we can, you know, really smash through. Also going to drop the Necrosphinx's melee attack and defense, which is going to make it a lot easier to deal with. It's absolutely can't. You can see the skeletons are starting to thin out, and if we have a look at the numbers, we can see that yeah, the enemy troop count is dropping very rapidly. Very rapidly. Down to almost half of what they started with. Our forces taking the wall there for some reason. Katep's put his chariots right in front of the wall. Not entirely sure why. We do have a unit of Tomb Guard down here who are struggling against multiple units of Skeleton Spearmen. They'll be killing a lot of them, but they are surrounded, which means we need to bring in assistance. So we've got Forget and Dick moving in to help. Katep, what the fuck are you doing? Get off the goddamn walls, you goon. Ugh. This is why you don't give the AI control of your armies. It gets some kills. You can see the defenders now very thin at the wall. There used to be big blobs of skeletons, and there's distinctly less skeletons now, and a lot more of our constructs have made it in. There's just a carpet of dead bodies. And Katep's even sent some of his forces in to help out. I don't know why he sent them in this gate. He could have really used them at his own gate, but looks like his forces are now entering the settlement. Good. Yeah, I think it's fair to say we've definitely gained control of the gate area. We've even got them surrounded by units coming off the wall to help out. This little problem over here is being dealt with. Our Tomb Guard are still alive. We've got 77 kills there. And these skeletons are now surrounded. Plus we've got a Tomb Scorpion in the mix. Who is basically immune to their attacks. And also racking up the kills. Although, of course, because he's just killing skeletons, it's not really a big... It's kind of wasted on killing skeletons, to be honest. He's got so much weapon strength that... He'd be more than capable of dealing... Oh, they're all dead. Dealing with, you know, large numbers. Jesus. Okay, just a few units left, really. And a big pile of dead bodies. And looks like Nagash's big old levitating black pyramids is now all ours. I guess we'll have to do a mop-up operation, though. That was a lot of dead skeletons. We'll just occupy that one. Armour of Fortune. Mission aborted. Eliminating the Lord Blade to the blood. Yeah, well, not really. Good. Right. We want the Vault of Nagash. How much does that cost? 6,000. Fine, but we can do it. Let us knock down that one. We probably do need the growth. I don't really think I need the defences. I think I'm probably fine. So what did we lose? So I think you lost... I'll tell you what, you can have a Kepra Guard. Have one of them. Cadet, I think you lost a couple of those. It's hard to tell because I really wasn't paying attention. And Arkan's fine. So, you know, bish bosh bash.
Submit to your king.
Get some Tomb Guard for you. Probably get rid of those skeletons, to be honest. And you'll have a pretty tip-top fort. Look at
Is
this.
it hot?
It is quite warm. Yeah, it's not as hot as it was the other day, though, Khalida. Linda Barker. Shall I give you a chariot? I'm going to give you a chariot. There we go.
Libaras shall rise again.
Indeed. Right, what have we got here? A marble quarry. Do we have marble already? That's the question. Hang on. Let's check. Do we have marble? We don't have marble. Let's get some marble in here.
Answer your queen.
Yes, Queen. Let's get...
This is my planet.
Yes.
The goddess wills it.
Okay, good.
Mine will.
How long will it take you to recruit a bone giant? 6 turns. Oof. That's a long time for a bone giant. Like you go, oh, it's fine, you recruit eventually, but it's like 6 turns not doing anything. And as soon as I need you to do it, like, if it gets to like 4 turns, like if you've been recruiting for 4 turns, and suddenly an army appears, I need you to do something about it, I'll have to stop that recruitment. It's a pain in the ass. Absolute ballic. If I get exotic animals, I can get scorpion armor. That would be quite nice. If I can get carved obsidian, I can get the crook and flail of radiance. Now, there is obsidian. I think there's obsidian around here somewhere. And there are... somewhere. Yes, there are exotic animals out. The only problem being... sometimes the AI does not build the building to get the trade goods. It's a pain in the ass. Right, we're going to have to deal with Numus. That's next on the agenda. So, if I bring you up here...
Follow me.
You need to recruit a little bit more. You are actually fine, but you were the one that laid siege, so I can't do anything with you at the moment. I need to send someone up to take on Gorgazan. Need to take Galbaraz as well. But if we take those two, then we just need to build some bloody great pyramids, don't we? Easy peasy. Job's a good one. More growth. There we go. Well, do we need growth out? Probably not, actually. In the grand scheme of things, probably not, but... Do we have everything else? Right, tick, hex race, tick, tick. Need 5 of those, 8 of those. Right, okay, so we currently have 3 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So we need 2 more. So Numus, Gorgazan, and then we need to build some pyramids, which we are... Xandri's got their pyramids, Castlebar's got theirs, but Gar needs theirs. We can build theirs in 1 turn, but we won't have the money, so I need to remember to save... need to remember to save my pennies. Because without my pennies, I won't have pyramids. Because that's what you need to build pyramids and slaves. But I guess money comes in. Maybe I mean, it needs to look nice, doesn't it? It's no good just having a bunch of idiot slaves whacking big stone slabs into place. They're skeletons. They literally don't have any brains. Nothing there. So, you know, you need the money to get some, like Linda Barker, like Lawrence Llewellyn Bone.
Frightened.
Hi.
Do not harm those I have use for.
Okay. Not 100% sure where that came from, but fine. I don't think war was on the cards, to be honest, now or any point in the future, but I guess that's fine. What's this? The Sentinels. Oh yes, kill the refugees.
Machinations.
Yeah, gotta love them machinations.
Serve me. Unliving march.
Right, we're going to deal with you, but let's get rid of you.
Priest King.
And do we want some I guess we want some. How many? Right, 18. Eh?
We begin.
Right, I'm going to keep you there for the unless we...
Head.
Only problem is, if I declare war, I reckon they will just charge with her. Khalida has a fantastic force, so I just don't think she can deal with, you know, a bajillion skeletons at the same time. She'll run out of ammo for one. So, let's give you full plate armor. What are you equipped with? Warrior Bane, Glittering Scales. Don't have anything there. You have that. That's all good. Don't have anything. I mean, oof. Oof, a dearth. I mean, we can build the stuff, but I've got to save my... Yeah, okay. You're gonna come to Gorgazan. I want to build this, but can't afford it just yet. It will increase vampiric corruption, but we actually get a public order bonus from vampiric corruption. So, actually, not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. You do have a Ushabti, so we can get more melee defense for them. Your Ushabti are absolutely brutal. These guys got 32 attack. These guys have 50 attack. That's a lot of attack. Kevin McLeod, Stone Shaper. Do I want to move you? I think I do. Right, we're gonna move our forces in to close on Numus. That's what I think we're doing. Bagar, how much is that? 12. Oh, that's very expensive. It's a very expensive. It's a very expensive temple. If I do that, that will reduce the cost of my thingy, Vault of Nagash. That's the one. The Vault of Nagash does count as one of the pyramids, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Vault of Nagash, yes. So then we just need one more, which can be, I mean, either Qatar. Oh no, it'll have to be Bagar because it's the only one that can actually build it. That's fine. I'll knock down that for the moment, and to be honest, I don't need that either. And that'll give me the money, a nice big boost of money. Yeah, okay. That seems generally fine. If we do this, we'll get, I mean, growth would be nice everywhere. All that kind of good stuff. Right, Huatl have done a thing. I don't need to care about that. Those guys confederated. That could be a problem. Hyro Titans are on the menu. Hyro Titans are back on the menu, boys. Okay, we're moving everyone up. I need to do this because if I hit Numus, they will start recruiting at Gorgazan. So I need to make sure that I need to hit Numus, destroy all those skeletons, then hit Gorgazan, and knock out all of that. That's the plan. Tell you what, you can have a skeletal doobie what's it. Oh, we've got enough money to do this one, and it costs more, and it takes longer than the Vault of Nagash, right? No, the Vault of Nagash takes 16 turns to build. Jesus Christ! 16 friggin' turns? Deep inside the Pyramid of Nagash, said to be a vault cursed with undead magic by the fabled necromancer himself. Only very few know what secrets it truly holds. The secret is it's fucking... It's like a really big Lego kit. It takes ages. There's like bits missing. Arkan's going to be tearing his hair out. He doesn't have any hair, but if he did, he'd be tearing it out. It'd be like Section 3, Part 4. Add 8 and 7 into interlocking... What? What? And then he'll just lose his shit. I can't blame him. Okay, we need defences there just in case. We should be fine. I guess the question is, do we want to go for Nagazishar? Because, I mean, we're pretty close to victory now, but do we want to go for Nagazishar? Is that something we want to potentially do? Could get another army. We should probably do that, shouldn't we? Because we could win the campaign, but you know, we don't have Nagazishar, which would be ultimately be Arkan's like goal, wouldn't it? To get to Nagazishar, because that's where Nagash would probably... I mean, I think it even says that there's a big old skeleton body on a big old throne.
High Queen Kali.
So he's probably there. I wonder if he'll be in Warhammer 3. I'd love that. If he's like the big end boss. Because he is a big end boss, isn't he? Although he was fighting on the good guys' side during the end times, so... I'm going to pop you in this army. Let's get rid of one of the bone boys. And you can have one of those. To be honest, what you need... Did I get one? I did get a Necrotech, didn't I? What did I do with it? What the fuck did I do? I recruited one, a new Shabty guy, right? What the fuck did I do with him? Where did he go?
More slaves! I need more!
Oh, there he is. Good. Okay, come over here. I definitely recruited one. I did. He was right there. Necrotech. Sphinx Carver. Could get Mori Shabty. Should I get... I mean, I can't recruit a Kemrian War Sphinx at the moment, but it's, you know, we're working up to it. We're working up to the point where we can do that. So that's good. I want to save... Let's get the lost gold of... Cities of gold. I want to save my pennies, don't I? Because I need to do this pyramid as well. Or do I? Because I don't want to win the... Right, I think we're going to go for Nagazishar. I think that's my plan. I think we're going to go for Nagazishar. And... we'll build the last pyramid to coincide with that, I think. I can't remember what the building does for the Tomb Kings. Arkan, weirdly... I mean, I guess Katep starts the furthest away from it. But Arkan is... I mean, considering that Cetra starts over here and Khalida starts over here, is actually one of the... Well, the third farthest Tomb King from Nagazishar. Which is a bit weird, because you'd think he'd start a little bit closer to it, considering that that's, you know, where he'd want to be. But I guess it gives him a nice long trek across the desert, killing hordes of skeletons and now lizard men. So that's fun. Good. Alright, so we are going to go for Nagazishar, I've decided. I've made my mind up. First we're going to have to deal with Numus. And I guess we don't need Galbraz if we're going to head in this direction anyway, right? So we won't have to worry about that. But we will knock out Gorgazan, because otherwise they'll just start recruiting skeletons there and being a thorn in my side. But that we'll have to wait until next time. Fair enough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.